Alrighty. Good morning, everybody. I hope you've had a productive week. I think I have. I wanted to let you know what we're up to. This is the normal 8 o'clock Monday, Thursday meeting. And I do these weekly to provide you status updates on what I'm working on in the shop, primarily to keep me accountable to you so that I get these projects done in a reasonable fashion. The format is for me to update you on what I've been working on, what I will be working on, and then answer any questions. So if you have questions, be sure to put them in the comments and I'll try to get to them. So what have I been up to? Last Monday, we didn't have an update, and that's because last weekend I had to go out of town. It's my grandfather's funeral, and I appreciate the flexibility to be able to do that. That's a nice thing to have that flexibility. I guess I just wanted to share a little bit of a video. My granddad, pretty accommodating, and so a while back he made this video with me and used it as an intro for one of my videos.
Hi, I'm Cressel Anderson. This is Maker Size.
Yeah, so that's my granddad. His name is Cressel too. Or not Cressel too. His name is Cressel M. Anderson, and so it was nice to be able to go out and visit with family and kind of reflect on his life. Some pretty big shoes to fill, so I guess I'm it for Cressel Andersons now. So hopefully I can, live up to the name. All right, so then I came back, drove all day Sunday, got back into the shop. Monday, started working, and I don't know if you recall, but I had those patterns to cast. And I did cast them. Now, so this is for the mill project here. This is the compound or a carriage casting here. This will be finished down and provide the X and the Y travel for the mill. So this part turned out pretty well. I haven't really started cleaning it up too much other than just sanding off some of the bigger chunks. What I spent the majority of, so I did all the casting on Monday. The faceplate turned out great, but let's see. Yeah, that's probably next. So faceplate here. Perhaps you recall I had problems with moisture in the refractory coating on the faceplate. Not anymore. I was plenty dry after getting back from the funeral, and this is what I cast. Now, I'm really happy with it too. The finish, the integrity of the metal. There's not porosity. Pretty happy with it. The only drawback, I don't know if you can see that, but it's fairly deep back here, these little recesses, but on this side it's not. So when I attached it to my current faceplate, I probably should have indexed, like had a little boss or something to index this surface, since that's the only non-machine surface to the faceplate. I'll probably have to come back and drill it, if I really wanted to get high speed. I can run it up pretty fast before it starts vibrating. In fact, I have to change pulleys. I could run it wide open on that slowest pulley setup. So so pretty happy with the way that turned out. Tapping this hole, that is a pain. And so I got a little clip here for you to watch. But so this is a 3/4 inch tap that I used to 3/4 16 tap, and I used my screwdriver. There's some 1, 2, 3 blocks there in the back, and I just slid a screwdriver in to prevent the faceplate from turning, and then I had to use my largest adjustable wrench to rotate that faceplate, or rotate the tap into the faceplate. And this actually puts a little bit of a strain on the tailstock, so I have to adjust it periodically to keep it kind of with pressure there. And in fact, I guess I got slack on that, and I ended up breaking my I think that you see in the image there is a carbide tipped dead center, and it chipped. So I guess I should have been a little bit more vigilant about that. But I did get these tapped. But that is the 3/4 16 tap. That's right up there at the limits of my physical ability to tap that. All right. Let's see. Yeah. So then let's see. So over on the workbench, right? This is the set screw chuck, and what I've got in there is one of the this is one of the cranks for the feed screws, and I've started turning this, but I kind of blew through my diameter, so this had a little problem with my caliper where it wasn't zeroed, and blew through that. So this one's scrapped at this point, or I'll melt it down. But I guess that's kind of what I've been up to, and what the next step is. I think is turning more of these. Let's see. So that's what I'm going to be working on, probably tomorrow, or today and tomorrow. Is just I'm going to go through, and I think I'm going to turn all those cranks, or at least the majority of them, so that way I don't have to, I can just kind of batch those out. Don't have to slow down progress to do that in between. Let's see, that, and then maybe the vertical lead screw. So I think that's pretty much it. No, there's one. Let's see, one more video here that I want to show you. It's a pretty cool. I put it up on Instagram, but I'm not sure. We'll just watch it, I guess. Well, will we? Yeah, there we go. So it's in slow-mo here, and I think the way those streamers of material shooting off that faceplate, I think that's pretty cool, and I'm not exactly sure why that's doing that. Now I am using a carbide insert on that tool there, and it does have the little chip breaker, so maybe it's providing enough relief, a kind of gradual surface for it to kind of flow out and up. And I think towards the end of this clip I kind of start to advance the carriage pretty quickly, and then it binds and just kind of screeches to a halt. The belt starts slipping, I think, on the intermediate pulley. But yeah, I don't know. Just machining that faceplate, I'm really happy with it. Anyway, okay, so that's what I've done, or what I'm gonna do, and now I guess we can answer any questions. So one thing I wanted to mention, and I've got the link down in the comments, so if you want to check it out, Jesse Nimick, he had cast the carriage for the Gingrey lathe, and he's doing it out of ZA18, and he had a little bit of an issue where I'd like to see it. I'd like to share it with the group. Let's see if we got any comments here. All right, so yeah, so I'm just going to kind of go through these. Any plans to make videos reflecting on how one machine helps build the next? I think that's the story of the mill. I mean, the shaper is purpose-built to do things like, take care of these, box slides. I'm not sure if that's a technical term, but the slides that are present, throughout the mill. That's what the shaper's for. And the lathe, I feel like I'm really improving its functionality during the course of this project. So yes, that's going to be a ever-present theme, especially when the build videos come out. These updates don't take the place of the build